Get off my plane! Deliver Us from Evil. Deliver Us from Evil stars Eric Bana, Edgar Ramirez, Joel McHale, and Olivia Munn, and it's a story of Ralph Sarchi, a New York police officer who, on a hunch, decides to take a call and gets a little bit more than he bargained for, and once some of these crimes start to dwindle together, he gets the help from a priest to look a little bit further into the idea that this may be something demonic. I was really looking forward to Deliver Us from Evil because I only watched the first kind of teaser trailer they released, and it seemed like it was going to be a humble approach to horror. That one where the little owl's rolling forward doing all this hooing with the little girl in bed. So I thought it was going to be kind of a humble approach and be something creepy, and that's what I was looking forward to, and this film is everything but that. I was really disappointed with this movie. It relied so much on jump scares. They're all over the place, the cheapest jump scares, and you know, the exorcism side of things and demonic possession is the scariest thing to me. Out of all the movies I've seen, the only movies that kind of get under my skin a little bit are anything dealing with demonic possession, and The Exorcist is the scariest film I've ever seen by a landslide. And none of the stuff in this movie creeped me out. There's plenty of demonic stuff going on. The whole movie is focused on that, and none of it creeped me out at all. And I was just waiting for this movie to end. It kept my interest in the beginning a little bit. Eric Bana delivers a pretty good performance in this, and Joel McHale does really well with the comedic relief. And I could not buy into Olivia Munn's character. She is Eric Bana's wife in the film. I could not buy into her one bit. She was constantly going in and out of accent, and I just couldn't get into her at all. So the acting was subpar, but Eric Bana delivers a strong performance for sure, and he was the person that kept me interested in the movie just to kind of see how it was going to play out. And I was just disappointed with everything that they were doing throughout this movie. Nothing creepy in it, too many jump scares, disappointing film. The film did set up a couple of tense atmospheric moments, but every single time they did this, they completely ruined it with these ridiculous jump scares. And horror movies need to stop relying on jump scares to grab the audience because there's nothing effective about them. You can do it in an action movie or a drama movie, anything. If you're watching a movie and it's very quiet and it gets really loud out of nowhere, it's gonna make you jump. I mean, there's nothing scary about it. It's just senses kick in, you get startled. It's second nature. There's nothing scary about it. They need to stop doing this shit because it's absolutely ridiculous, and this film relied on it way too much. They killed a lot of what this movie could have been because of these ridiculous jump scares. I couldn't really buy into the preacher character in this film that much. I mean, he's the one bringing all of the spiritual ideas into the film, and from the beginning, I was on board with him, but as the movie carried on and as we got closer to the end, he just reminded me too much of a faithless preacher, and if you want a mean motherfucking servant of God to go attack some demons, you need these people. The one real big interest that I had with the film is the fact that this is based on true events. Now, obviously, I'm sure they took a lot of liberties in transferring this to the screen, but the fact that this involved police officers and the New York police, I think that's pretty interesting that this is actual case and files and all that kind of stuff. So I'm interested to check out the real story behind this and see how much of this is true that they put into the movie. That's all I got to say about Deliver Us from Evil. I would say skip this movie. You're not missing much at all. And if you've seen the movie, go ahead, leave me a comment. Let me know what you thought about it. If it creeped you out, any of that stuff. Thank you guys for watching. If you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe, and I will catch you all next time.